Welcome back to My Block Jags. I am Danilo Scurry. And finally, the saga ends. Yannick Ngakoue is traded to the Minnesota Vikings for a second round pick in this year's draft and a conditional fifth round pick. Now, the conditions of the fifth round pick is if he goes to the Pro Bowl, it becomes a fourth. If he goes to the Pro Bowl and they win the Super Bowl, it becomes a third. So, the better the Vikings and the better he is with the Vikings, the better the pick is. I think this is probably like the last domino of the old Tom Coughlin regime and that whole bullshit with him and the players. We got him and Jalen are gone. Supposedly the troublemakers in the locker room. I know Coughlin, he rubbed a lot of the players the wrong way, and a lot of Yannick and Jalen was the outspoken ones, and they both wanted out. The organization couldn't figure things out with them two, dealing with Tom Coughlin and whatever was going on the inside. And those were the two vocal people that wanted out. Now they're finally out. So now we can go on with everything else. Now we can figure out how we're going to address the offseason now. Now we got a second round pick. And maybe more likely it's just going to be a fifth round pick. I doubt Yannick makes the Pro Bowl. But now we can just move on. I mean, that chapter's in. We can close the book on that. Now we can focus on rebuilding with players we have now that's excited to be here, that want to be here, and with the upcoming draft. With these picks, with this trade and these picks, I'm kind of wondering, is this trade better than what was offered in the offseason right around the draft? They said the Ravens offered a second and a Pro Bowl player. It was a rumor that it was going to be Judon, their outside linebacker. I want to know, is this trade better than what the Ravens were offering? I'd rather take the player. I honestly rather take the player than the pick. Because, with rookies and all that, you don't know what can happen. So I'd rather take the player than the pick, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We got something for him. Caldwell was stressing for a first. He took the second with the Vikings. Now the Vikings, they lost Everett Griffin. Now they have Yannick Ngakoue. And we just lost another pass rusher. So hopefully Chase Young can fill that void and we'll be all right. But I do wonder what were the other offers that the Jaguars had over the offseason for Yannick, and I want to know, was this the best one? That's one thing I do want to know. So hopefully in the days to come we get a little bit more information about that. We can kind of see if Caldwell actually made the right move or if he pulled the trigger on the right time. But yeah, that's the news. Yannick's finally gone, finally traded. He's no longer a Jaguar. I'm pretty sure people are going to be talking about this for the rest of the season, hoping he does bad or whatever. He's no longer on the team, so we might as well just let this be the last day we talk about Yannick and go on about our Jaguar business. But yeah, that's that. We'll see what's happening next after that. Training camp's going on, so we're finally getting to see some of these players play and some of these draft picks, see what they can do on the field. I know they had the scrimmage the other day. I tried to watch it on YouTube on the Jaguar page, but they didn't show the scrimmage. They just kind of showed the drills and a little bit of the one-on-ones. But some of the players, from what I'm hearing, the receiver out of Texas looking good. Colin, he's looking really good. And Minshew, they said Minshew didn't really look too well in the scrimmage. But that's what happens when you don't have preseason. Shit gonna look sloppy, and that's kind of where we're at right now. This whole season might be sloppy to keep it a buck. I know earlier I said that we was probably gonna get like 6 or 7 wins. I don't know, man. All that's up in the air. Everything's up in the air right now. So that's that. Until we get some more news, that's it.